My name is Monica. I'm an MCOM postgraduate and I will teach you accountancy with the help of my YouTube channel. In my last video, I have explained the meaning and definition of accountancy. In this video, we will learn about accounting equations. With the help of the PPT attached, just learn the meaning of assets, liabilities, and capital. Stay tuned, here we go. Today we will talk about accounting equations, which is a very important chapter to learn accountancy. Here I will define the formula of accounting equation, which is A is equal to C plus L. A here is assets, C here is capital, and L here is liability. So the accounting equation formula would be like assets is equal to capital plus liabilities. In the next slides, I will tell you the explanation of assets and capital and liabilities. Assets. Assets are economic resources or the financial resources of an enterprise, of a business enterprise that can be usefully expressed in monetary terms. So monetary terms here is which we can express in money, which we can measure in terms of money. Assets are the items of value used by the business in its operations, regular operations. For example, Super Bazaar owns a fleet of trucks which is used by it for delivering foodstuffs. The truck does provide economic benefit to the enterprise. Okay, so let's see an example. If I'm going to start a supermarket and I'll have to purchase some goods from very far place, so I'll have to purchase a truck or any other vehicle, which with the help of which vehicle I'll have to transfer the food or the goods from one place to another. So in case I will not purchase that on loan, or that will be my own asset, that truck I will use for earning more profit from the business, for earning revenue with the help of transferring the goods from one place to another. So that will be my asset. Now the asset will be shown on the right hand side of the balance sheet. Now further, the asset can be broadly classified into two categories: current assets and non-current assets. Current assets simply means assets which can be converted into cash within one accounting period or within 1 year, like cash in hand and stock in hand also. Non-current assets, just opposite of the current assets, which cannot be converted into cash within one accounting period or within 1 year. So for long time we will use these type of assets, like a land and building, plant and machinery, like this type of truck which I gave you an example. So these type of assets are called the non-current assets. So these are like a flow chart. Asset can be classified into non-asset and current assets. Here are the example: fixed assets, non-current investment. We will further learn about this. Current assets, current investment, inventories, stocks, trade receivables, short-term loans and advances, and other tangible assets. These are the part of non-current assets. Intangible assets, work in progress. Okay, these you can go through and learn about this. These are the part of assets. Now the liabilities. Liabilities are the obligations which we will have to pay. Liabilities are the obligations or the debts that an enterprise has to pay at some time in the future, which we have something but we'll have to pay further. That is not our. So those are called the liabilities. Both small and big businesses find it necessary at some point of time to borrow money at one time or another and to purchase goods on credit. So these are the liabilities which create the creditors. We'll have to pay something. If we will we are taking a loan from the bank, so that is also a liability. We'll have to pay that. If you want to run a business, if I want to run a business and I don't have that much money, so I'll have to take some money from any source, like from bank or any other institution or any other person. So that will be my liability. I'll have to pay that back. So that is a liability. Again, the liability will be divided into two parts: non-current liabilities and the current liabilities. Non-current liabilities, these are the company's long-term financial obligations which will not be paid within the upcoming year or the one financial year. So these are the long-term liabilities: debentures, long-term loans, bond payable, or any other long-term obligations. Current liabilities, again the current liabilities means 1 year, one accounting period. So those liabilities, those obligations, financial obligations that are due within 1 year with a normal operation cycle. For example, accounts payable, if you are purchasing something on credit, so that will be the accounts payable, and will have to pay back to the creditors within 1 year. Any other short-term debts, these are called the short-term liabilities or the current liabilities. Okay, now this is a flow chart regarding the liabilities. This will further divided into two parts: non-current liabilities and current liabilities. These are the further division of non-current liabilities, and these are the for the current liabilities. These are basically for the short period. Short period means within 1 year, and this is more than 1 year. Now the important term capital. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Liabilities we have already discussed. Now the capital. What is capital? Amount invested by the owner. If I am the owner and I am going to run any business, so I am the owner. Amount invested by me. First read the definition. Amount invested by the owner in the firm is known as the capital. It may be brought in the form of cash or asset by the owner for the business entity. Capital is an obligation, of course, because the business is a separate entity and business owner is separate. So that will be the obligation. And a claim of on the asset of the business. It is therefore shown as capital on the liability side of the balance sheet, because the accounts which we prepare are from the business perspective, not from the owner perspective. So that will be the liability. Now think about, if I am going to run a business, I will be the proprietor or the owner of the business, and if I'll have to invest some amount, if I am putting some amount and in the cash form or any asset, if I am introducing in the business just to start my business, so of course that will be the capital and liability from the business perspective. So liability will be shown on the left side of the balance sheet. So this is called the capital. Okay guys, so in simple terms I have explained the meaning of assets, liabilities and capital. These are the basic terms, and in accountancy, accounting equation is like assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. So just look once, is equal to liabilities plus capital. So in the dual entry system, what is important? Both sides we should have the equal amount. On the left hand side, assets must be there with the equal amount. On the right hand side, some liabilities plus capital would also be there. Then only that will be the correct financial transactions or the entries. So this is the accounting equation. Okay, now read the example. Rohit started the business. Rohit is the proprietor who started the business with a capital of 5 lakhs. So capital, what we understood the capital, Rohit wanted to start a business. So just to start the business, he has introduced some amount of 5 lakh rupees. This is the capital. From the accounting point of view, the resource of this business entity is in the form of cash. So first of all, we should think in which form the proprietor is introducing the capital in the business to run the business. So here in the form of cash. So it means Rohit has introduced some cash of 5 lakh rupees to start his business. That is the capital from the business perspective. Source of this business entity is the contribution by the proprietor Rohit, 5 lakh capitals. Okay. So here we will have to think what will become on the left hand side and what will be there on the right hand side. Here read the example again. Rohit started business with the capital of 5 lakh rupees. So capital is a liability, and liability will go on the left hand side of the balance sheet. So this is an example where capital would be here. 5 lakh rupees would be the capital, and here what we should write down on the asset side, because we will have to write down some equal amount here in the correct head. So read the example again. He has introduced in the form of cash of 5 lakh rupees. So cash in hand would be there on the right hand side, 5 lakh rupees. And look at this equation, assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Now we can see 5 lakh is equal to 5 lakh. So this will be the correct entry, current accounting equation. Okay guys, now this is clear. So this is just starting point. In my next videos, I will take a lot of examples just to make you guys aware about the accounting equation and the terms assets, liabilities and capitals. So just subscribe my channel, like my video if you like this video, subscribe my channel so that once I will upload my new video with the different examples, you will get the notification and you can learn accountancy with me. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye bye.